Hey everyone, happy Friday. This is Matt, and in today's video, I have for you an Adventures of series for a new Master Duel. This time, the Adventures of Altergeist in the Link Festival. That's right, folks. I'm playing Altergeist in the Link Festival. So I mentioned previously that when the Link Festival was going to start, I was going to play Link Dark Magician. I tried that for a while. Went pretty. It was pretty sad. Did not end well. So I did win. I think I started out in Gold 5 with playing Dark Magician. I did get to Gold 1, but it just felt like really, really weak and just didn't do enough. And it's really sad because it's like every single card that was in the Battle Chaos set is already out on Master Duel except for Illusion of Chaos. And I feel like if this game had Illusion of Chaos, that deck would be like cracked. I'd be like, just tearing through this festival. Anyway, so why Altergeist? So Eldritch is banned in this festival. True Draco is banned. Floowandereeze is banned. Even Subterror is banned. That's right, Subterror, a deck that an archetype that literally has a Link monster. That's right, an archetype. Let me repeat that: an archetype that literally has a Link monster. Subterror does not have a fusion. It does not have a synchro. It does not have an XYZ, but it does have a Link monster. So, and yet it was banned in this festival. How insane is that? Anyway. So I started looking into ways of playing, what I should play. Turns out the Altergeist deck only requires 2 Ultra Rares, which is the 2 copies of Altergeist Multifaker, which everything else is like super rare or below. So I was able to build an Altergeist deck for this festival. Stay tuned later in the near future for a deck profile. But yeah, it's like the only control deck that they left available. Other than maybe, I guess, Sky Striker, but Sky Striker sucks, so we're not playing Sky Striker. Anyway, so I have a bunch of games for you. Me climbing up in this Links Festival. I think right now I'm Plat 3. So let's get into it. So the first duel I have here for you, we have Game 1, Altergeist versus Marincess. So you're going to be seeing a lot of Marincess in this video, but in general, like if you're playing the festival, Marincess is maybe the most popular deck, followed by like Crusadia or something. Like, yeah, the top decks, most popular decks I've been seeing, like Marincess, Crusadia, Salamangreat, and then Tri-Brigade. Like, that's probably the top 4 most popular that I've been seeing. Anyway, yeah, so let's start here with duel number 1. Also, another thing that they banned in this festival is pot cards. No pot of duality, no pot of extravagance. But there is pot of desires, and no card demise either, so feels bad. So I think I do go first here. So I'm going to Lord, set 3, pass with Silquitious. So Silquitious, just an Altergeist name. Alright. So Slug, okay. Yep. Okay. Coral Anemone. Typically, if you're wondering what the bottlenecks of the Marincess deck are, one, Coral Anemone. If you can stop this monster, destroy it, or banish it off of Winter Cherries, they have a lot fewer plays they can make. That's one bottleneck. Another bottleneck, which you'll see in a bit. Oh, she might not even go to. It's the Link 1 monster with the Link arrow pointing to the left. Not this one, but the other one. Because it searches their spells, right? Okay. So basically, I'm going to just let him put monsters on the field that can make a Link 4, and then I'm gonna blow it up with Torrential Tribute, right? So Link 4s are the problem, honestly. If you don't deal with it, So Marincess Wave is funny. You'll see that'll do nothing. So Spring Girl will summon itself. I'll immediately flip Torrential. And he's going to chain Marincess Wave. So it says if you control target or face-up monster, negate that monster face-up effect until the end of this turn. Then, if you control a Link to a higher, all face-up monsters control are unaffected by your opponent's card effects. So basically, if he successfully negates Silquitious on the field, then that means his monsters will not be blown up by Torrential Tribute. And because he has a Link 3 monster, he can activate it from hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain Protocol to get Silquitious off the field. So then this card will fizzle because it says negate the effect and then the cards are unaffected. So because the first part did not happen, the second part cannot happen. He's going to Ash, which literally doesn't matter. Because I blew up his board and now I have Lord of the Heavenly Prison and he's just going to scoop. Yeah, because he knows he's over. He's out of gas. Yeah, Marincess, very one-dimensional deck. All their plays are exactly the same. Just link climb to the link 4s by summoning over and over. Like, they do nothing else, right? Alright, game number 2. Let's see what we have here. We have Altergeist versus... What the hell is this? Oh, Cyber's Code Talker Control, which is not bad. It's somewhat respectable, but also it's just... I just feel like this is just a worse deck than Altergeist. If you were going to play Control, Salad Control is better. But whatever. Let's get into this one. Normally, I'm not a fan of Altergeist. Like, it's an interesting control deck. It has like some glaring weaknesses, but it's the only one available. Well, actually, that's not true. Amazement is available, but Amazement requires more URs than Altergeist, so I'm playing Altergeist. And arguably, Altergeist is better than Amazement. Okay, so I go first. Normal Marionette, set Protocol. Yep. Then set Personal Spoofing. This is like the dream board right here, because you have like everything you need. So he's gonna Lord. Okay, don't care. He's gonna set 3 and phase. Personal Spoofing. Silquitious back in the deck. Grab Multi-Faker. On new chain, Multi-Faker will summon. Then summon Silquitious, and Silquitious will bounce a card back onto his hand. So that's one fewer back row I have to deal with. So I'm going to use my Lord of the Heavenly Prison. And for some strange reason, he's going to Solemn Strike? Why, my man, why are you Solemn Striking Lord of the Heavenly Prison? I'm not using it to summon. I'm using it to protect back row. And guess what? That affects you too, buddy. It just blows my mind how dumb some of these people are. What a waste of Solemn Strike. No, if you're playing against Altergeist, you want to Solemn Strike to Silquitious. However, he knows I have Protocol, so actually Solemn Strike does nothing against Protocol. So maybe he has no other. Maybe he thought he had no other options. But what if I made the Link 2? If I made a Link 2 right now, you can Solemn Strike the summon, and then Protocol will not protect that. So it's still worth it to save Solemn Strike, even knowing I have Protocol. So yeah, I go ahead and bounce another face down card. He's gonna search Pot of Desires. Damn, this dude is playing Pot of Desires in a control deck. Kind of funny, but I mean, no other pots are available. So Meluseek is gonna swing, and then I'm gonna get rid of his Pot of Desires. Goodbye. And then spoofing into Kunkeri, and then Protocol, Multi-Faker, and now I have Hexia. So basically, dude, I have so many interruptions. I have Protocol, which is a monster negate. Silquitious, which is a card bounce. I have Hexia, which is tributes a monster to basically negate a spell trap, right? I'm just going to tag out here for Multi-Faker. I don't know why I did this. I think because I wanted to possibly bounce. I don't know. I forget why I did this. But that was kind of unnecessary. But at the end of the day, it's not going to matter. He's just going to scoop because, I just have like way too much advantage over it. And then Kunkeri in the hand obviously stops attacks and negates monsters, which doesn't really matter. All right. Game 3. What the F is this? Oh, I remember. This is like Generators or whatever. Yeah, so this is Altergeist versus Generators. This is a 9-turn game because I think we got into top deck mode at some point, but like, yeah, the longer the game goes, the better Altergeist is going to be because the amount of like recurability and is just insane. Like Personal Spoofing is a busted card. All right, so hand not great. So Meluseek linking the Link Rebo to get a search off because I have no other Altergeist. So I grab my Multi-Faker, Judgment, and then Trap Trick. So he summons Condemn Witch, which is a... Check this out. Did you know about this monster? When this is normal summon, add a Forbidden Quick Play spell from deck to hand. He searched Forbidden Droplet. This is funny. Just not something you see every day. So he Trias Hierarchy. I don't know why people play this card. It's so bad. So he's going to summon this, okay? And then use this card. So this card, let's read what it says. Target a level 9 monster control. Special from your deck. 2 level 9 monsters with different original types and attributes from a face-up target. Different names from each other, but these 2 monsters can attack and destroy them. So basically, this allows him to summon 2 Generator monsters. So I'm going to Trap Trick into Torrential here. Yeah, I'm playing Torrential. The reason I can play Torrential and Altergeist is because Personal Spoofing exists. LOL. And also, they have a lot of good graveyard effects. So as soon as those Generators hit the field, I'm going to go ahead and Torrential. And then he's going to use his Generator boss to negate Torrential, which is like, okay, cool. And then I'm gonna Faker. So Torrential's negated, but then again, I got his generators off the field. That was the main purpose of Torrential Tribute, right? And then Faker is gonna go ahead. Oh, he's gonna droplet Faker. Fine. All right, that's cool. And then he's gonna use Boss Quest, which lets him reveal a monster and then add 2 spell traps. And I'm just gonna be like, yeah, no. That's way too much advantage to give him like 2 spell trap searches, because the generator monsters are they're bricks. Like they can't summon themselves easily. They need the spell traps. So I'm just gonna say no to that. So he's gonna attempt to attack Faker. I'll Link Rebo. I knew he had Droplet, but like that's still the best play. You gotta force it out of him, right? So top deck Lord without back row. No, not that good. Yes, I am running Winter Cherries because I think it's funny. Is it optimal? Probably not. But is it hilarious? Yes, it is hilarious. So he's gonna attack me. Okay. He's gonna make Dark the Dark Charmer. Okay. What is this? Berserker of the Tenyi. End phase. I'm gonna banish all his Accesscode Talker. Just because I can. Don't want to give him that option. Lord. Alright, Marionetter. Set. Protocol. And then tag out for multi-faker. Yeah, this is full combo. The game is over. So Silquitious bounce. get wrecked. He's going to use World Legacy Monstrosity to special summon level 9. Okay. So I'm just doing this so I can summon Faker. Faker will summon Meluseek. And then I'm just going to bounce this back into his hand. Because, again, all his generators are bricks. Kadolga. Yeah, I'm running Kadolga for fun. It's not great, but it's fun. And then it's going to search me Marionetter. Lord. Marionetter is going to set Manifestation. Swing. I'm going to revive his generator boss. Which one do I revive? The one that says, when your opponent would special monsters, you contribute a generator to negate the summon. So basically, this is like a Solemn Strike. And it's just like a big body. And I'm going to tag out for Silquitious. You love to see it. Yeah, this game is completely over. I don't know why he hasn't scooped yet. End phase. Oh, I'm just going to bounce. Yeah. Like, what do you think is going to happen? I miscalculated here, so then I'm just going to use Manifestation to get the last bit of damage. I thought I had enough with those two, but whatever. Easy peasy. Yeah, generators are no bueno. Alright, duel number 4. What is this? Crusadia. Okay, so yeah, you see a lot of this. So, alright, so we have Altergeist versus Crusadia. Crusadia's love going second, by the way, because they're an OTK deck. Kaiju away your field, make a big beater, beat into it, OTK. Alright, so I'm gonna Lord. Silquitious set 2. Obviously, Silquitious does nothing by itself, but it's just there to threaten him, right? Just to show him who's boss. He's in a Kaiju, okay, into Thunder King, okay. Alright, so now all you have to do is, against Crusadia, is Solemn Strike or Solemn Judgment their Link 3, right? So I have a Solemn Judgment. I'm just going to wait for them to make their Link 3, because that's the only way they OTK, right? And then when this Link 3 hits the field, it's Judgment time. Okay. Goodbye, Judgment. Yeah, so their Link 3 is over, is gone. And now they just have nothing to do but pass. End phase. Grab back my Silquitious. You'll get a Maxx, but it doesn't matter. Lord is going to summon. Set spoofing. Yeah, so technically Lord will banish spoofing, but I just need to use spoofing like once for me to just get my whole engine rolling. So I don't even mind this. So that was silly of me to put back Manifestation. For some reason I thought I wouldn't pop Silquitious, because for some reason I thought it was an activated effect, and activated effects cannot activate in deck. All right, I haven't played that much Altergeist, so I learned that shuffling Manifestation in the deck does still pop the monster. I thought it wouldn't. All right, so yeah, I mean, like, yeah, he's screwed. There's nothing he's gonna be able to do here. All right, duel number 5, Altergeist versus Tri-Brigade. So allegedly, this is supposed to be the best deck in this festival because I mean, Tri-Brigade was just like the best deck in like past formats for like the longest time. But Altergeist can deal with Tri-Brigade very easily, as you'll see here. Plus, I'm also running Shureg as a Winter Cherries target, which is always hilarious. Alright, Marionetter. He's gonna gamma my Marionetter. How dare he? Okay. I'm just gonna set Solemn Strike here. Okay, Tenki. Fractal, yep. Kit. Nerval. He went Kit and not Karis. That means he doesn't have another beast or whatever in his hand. He normals Kit, banishes 3, and then I'm going to say no to that and Solemn Strike that. So now he has no follow-up because, well, check this out. So Solemn Strike acts as a multi-faker, which then grabs Silquitious. And then on the end phase, I'm just going to bounce this card back. Bye-bye. This game is Ogre. So let's use Lord. Meluseek is going to attack. Bam. And I'm just going to pass on this because Silquitious needs to be live, so I need to leave this on the field. So Kit into Almirage. Okay. Okay, Nerval into Karis. So he has to special summon. But again, if he special summons, because he already uses a normal summon. So if he special summons Karis, as soon as it hits the field, I use Silquitious to bounce Karis back in the hand, and then his turn is over. So, yeah. Easy peasy. Tri-Brigade sucks. Duel number 5 or 6. What is this? Oh, Mekk-Knight Sky Striker. Oh yeah, Mekk-Knights are playing a Sky Striker package for some weird reason. I don't know why. If you know in the comments, let me know. But both of them suck. So, yeah. So let's go Altergeist against Mekk-Knight Sky Striker or Sky Striker Mekk-Knights. Yeah, I'm gonna totally like dismantle this dude's entire existence in this duel. I actually remember this duel. Yeah, look at this god opening hand. You'll love to see it. So set 4 pass. Okay. So he summons purple. Purple searches blue. Summon blue. Blue searches Girsu. So if he used Girsu to summon tokens, I was going to Torrential Tribute. But instead, he goes straight into his Link monster. And I'm just going to say no to that. Goodbye. End phase. Protocol. Summon Faker. Faker summons Silquitious. Silquitious bounce Faker. Bounce that card. Bump. Bam. And now I'm going to Protocol Faker into a Marionetter. Why Marionetter? Because I want Altergeist Protocol. Attack. Attack. And I'm going to set. Yeah, so I have a lot of interruptions here. A lot of interruptions. Okay, so purple comes back. Purple's going to search blue. Okay. He's going to try to... Okay, so he has 0 spells in the graveyard. So he's going to pop a monster on the field. So I'm going to personal spoofing that away into Faker. LOL! And then he's going to Kaiju this. Okay. That literally does nothing, right? Alright, Blue Sky is going to search him Indigo. Okay. And purple. So he summons Ray. Okay. And then he's going to link again into this lib key, and I'm just going to say no to that. So now Faker comes out again. And so does... Oh. Oh, he's going to Sky Striker and Widow Anchor. Oh, really? Well, I have this card called Manifestation or Protocol, which says activation effects of Altergeist monsters on the field cannot be negated. So, goodbye. Dude, this guy is completely, like, done. So he's going to Indigo... And he's going to attempt a battle phase. I'm going to bounce Purple Sky. And then I was going to Trap Trick into Ice Dragons. At this point, it doesn't matter if he runs over Silquitious. But, like, yeah. This dude is, like, it's just completely done. 1, 2. Alright, game number 7. 9 turns, huh? Oh, Marincess. Yeah, another Marincess. So this, yeah, Altergeist versus Marincess. I slightly misplay here, and I'll tell you when. I mean, I still end up winning, but there was a better play I should have made that I did not. So. All right. So Meluseek, he's gonna Maxx, okay. A Link Karibo. I'm attempting to search. He's gonna Ash. Okay, doesn't matter. Because I have 4 cards I'm gonna set. Alright, so here's a Battle Ocean. Alright. So Battle Ocean, the goal of Marincess is to make a Link 4 that is unaffected by card effects because it was made using Marincess Crystal Heart. So what you do is you save Solemn Strike for when that Link 4 monster comes out, and then it just dies, and then they no longer have Crystal Heart. So apparently he doesn't have a level 4 lower because he cannot link the level 5 monster. So alright, I'm going to go ahead and Lord here. So you'll love to see it. Lord can search Manifestation, which is cool. So defense position, I'm going to do nothing. I'm just going to draw. Maxx, Lord again. Okay. Blue Tang. Alright, now he has full combo because he has a level 4 or lower Marincess. He's going to Ash my Maxx, which I literally don't care. Also, look at this guy. He has 2 Ashes, a Maxx and a Lancia, but I guess he bricked and didn't get his full combo until now, so whatever. So be a Blue Slug, okay. So don't care about anything that happens until the Link 4 comes out. So basically, you can just AFK or okay. Yep, this one is going to search a spell. It's going to search the Deep Dive. Very linear, predictable gameplay. Here comes a Splash Mage. Oh, he's going to make it via Splash Mage first. Or maybe, yeah, whatever. Here's the Crystal Heart. He can now make the Link 4. So he tries to make the Link 4, and I'm going to Solemn Strike and say no to that. So he still technically still has one more line of play because he has not used Coral Anemone. So I'm going to use Lord here. Lord is going to grab Manifestation, which can revive Meluseek. He's going to Special Summon, okay. So now I just have to stop the Coral Anemone, which I will because... watch this. So he attempts to revive Crystal Heart, and then I'm going to say Ice Dragons to that because all his monsters are Cyberse. So not only will I literally prevent him from reviving Crystal Heart with Anemone in the future, but also... Anemone has a graveyard effect, right? So this is like super devastating. Yeah, so his turn is Ogre. So Manifestation here is going to revive Meluseek. Let's swing. Meluseek is going to attack. I'm going to get rid of Battle Ocean, although I should have gotten rid of this face down, as you'll see in the future. I wouldn't call that a mistake because he still has to spend resources to search that out again, right? But I should have removed this face down. So I'm going to grab Link Karibo back, and then Meluseek will search me my Multi-Faker. Alright, so I'll show you where the mistake was made. It's on this turn. So Blue Slug, okay. And the reason I make a mistake is because he makes a play that's very unexpected, as you'll see in a bit. So he's going to search Deep Dive, okay. Oh, maybe destroying Battle Ocean was okay. He only has 1 copy or something? Oh, he returns Battle Ocean to hand. Alright, so he makes Area the Water Charmer Gentle, which can revive Meluseek. And guess what? Meluseek has an effect that if it attacks directly, he can send a card of mine to the graveyard. So I should have Solemn Judgment it right here to get rid of Area and basically prevent him from being able to get Meluseek. And then he'll have to go into Coral Anemone. And if he tries to go to Coral Anemone, I have Torrential Tribute. That's what I should have done. So that was the mistake, was not using Solemn Judgment here. So instead, I use Trap Trick to go into Torrential. Multi-Faker will summon. And then I'll attempt to grab Silquitious, but then he has the Impermanence. So this is why I made the mistake of I should have sent this card to graveyard, not the Battle Ocean. So I'm just going to Torrential now. But because I Torrential, he still has a play he can make via Coral Anemone. So, and I'm locked out of traps, so I can't use any of these traps. So yeah, that was a big blunder on my part. But it ends up not mattering because he can't actually OTK me because he uses Battle Phase. and he doesn't have Crystal Heart, right? So whatever Link 4 he puts out is just going to be a big beater, which is should be easy to out, right? So there's Coral Anemone. See, if I didn't lock myself out in Trap Trick, I could have just blown up the board here. So he's going to make the Marble Rock, okay? Okay. So he's just going to keep link climbing. Okay. So here comes the Argonaut. The Argonaut has a spell trap negate. So as long as you can out it with a monster effect, it doesn't matter. Which I can. So he makes the Bubble Reef. Great Bubble Reef. So he uses Great Bubble Reef to grab Crystal Heart back from the graveyard. However, he can't. He already has his 2 Link 4 boss monster on the field, and I don't think he can make another one this turn. So yeah, this does nothing. I mean, I guess he bounced back into his extra deck, but like he can't OTK me, and he has no negates other than a spell trap negate, which is super predictable, right? So very easy. Main phase 1, Marincess is going to set Protocol. And I'm going to tag out for Meluseek. Yeah, you see where this is going. Meluseek is going to attack directly, send his Link 4 to the graveyard, which will send all these monsters to the graveyard. And now all my traps will be live, and then I can Link Rebo again and search Multi-Faker. And the next turn I have 3 back row, and then he can't do anything. Like, he has 4 cards in extra deck. He literally can't combo again. So he knows this game is over. Yeah. I mean, it would have been more over if I had Solemn Judgment in his area. I guess I didn't, or gotten rid of his Imperm. So that was duel number 7. Duel number 8. What do we have here? We have Evil Twins, Altergeist versus Evil Twins. Evil Twins also a shit deck, but you're gonna see a lot of here in this festival. It's like Evil Twins, you literally just negate their normal summon, and then their turn is over. They can't get 2 bodies on the field to do anything. So I'm gonna Lord here. He's gonna Gamma my Lord. What a dummy. Why would he do that? I don't understand. Yeah, so I do get, so because he Gamma my Lord, he doesn't Gamma Marincess, so I do have a Protocol, right? So you should know where this is going. So he normal summons a twin, and I'm gonna immediately Protocol and negate that. So what other plays does he have? Nothing. So I'm gonna Lord again, summon Silquitious, bounce that card back to his hand, revive Marincess. He's gonna Ghost Spell. Can you believe that? This motherfucker Ghost Spelling. Unreal. So I'm gonna attack. I have Protocol, so I still have a negate. So if he normals again, I just negate it. And I have Lord as follow-up. So yeah. Very, very easy. Alright, duel number 9. Altergeist versus Tri-Brigade. Once again, we have another Tri-Brigade matchup. It's going to end very similar to the first one, where he can't do anything. Alright, so I do go first. Let's Lord Meluseek into Link Rebo. Search for that Marincess. Set Protocol. Now you might be thinking, wait, with Protocol, because I linked away Meluseek, doesn't that mean that Protocol won't get me a monster negate? No, because I have Multi-Faker in hand, so I can still get my monster negate with Protocol. So he's playing Tri-Brigade Standoff, which is very interesting. I'm not used to seeing that. So Karis comes in. As soon as Karis comes in, I immediately Protocol, just to flip it, right? Which is going to... Okay, he's going to Nerval, summon Multi-Faker. Multi-Faker going to search Silquitious. And he's going to Droplet. Let me read this card, what Protocol says. The activation effects of Altergeist monster on the field cannot be negated. So he literally pitches 2 cards for Droplet. And I still get my Silquitious off. Alright, so now he has 2 Tri-Brigade monsters which can banish from the graveyard. So now I have to bounce one and negate the other. So Silquitious is 1500 defense, right? So he goes in the battle phase, and I'm going to immediately use Silquitious to bounce Fractal. So now, in main phase 2, if he tries to Karis, I'm going to negate it. See? He banishes 2, and I'm going to Protocol and negate that. This game is ogre. Alright, top deck. Ooh, Judgment. You love to see it. Because Judgment, you just... Judgment their normal summon, and then they're done, right? His 1 card in hand is Fractal, right? If he top decks Karis, I don't believe... Oh, wait, no, he can search. Basically, he needs to top deck a beast, but even so, I have so much follow-up, right? So, Marincess, he's going to Imperm, which, okay. Because it negates a column, Protocol does get negated, and therefore, Marincess does not go through. Alright, so swing 1600. I'm going to set Judgment. Yeah. Look at this. Normal, Fractal, Judgment. And then Faker, and then Silquitious. Like, so if he had Karis, not only did I have a bounce, but I had a freaking, like, Protocol, you know, negate. So this game was completely ogre. Like, it wasn't even close. Yeah, Tri-Brigade get beat the fuck out by Altergeist. Alright, duel number 10. Altergeist Mirror, baby. Let's go. Hold on. Let me look at his deck profile and judge him. So he is running Maxx, just like me. He is running Winter Cherries, just like me. He's running Evenly Matched, which is... Oh, I don't like Evenly Matched in control decks. Lost Wind is ass. Compulsory Evacuation Device is ass. Dude, this guy is not running Solemn Strike? What the F? He's not running Torrential Tribute. He's not running Ice Dragon's Prison. What the fuck is he thinking? Like, okay, this is actually trolling. And he's running Pukri. I don't think Pukri is necessary at all. Like, I'm not running Pukri. So, yeah, you'll see that the superior Altergeist deck will come out on top as expected. Also helps out I'm going first, I think. Lol. Pretty sure I'm going first. Ooh. Great opening hand. You love to see it. Spoofing with any name is just great. Alright, so I'm going to set... 3 pass. On end phase, I'm going to Protocol away this Kunkuri. Grab me this Multi-Faker. Multi-Faker will summon. He's Maxx, okay. Silquitious. He's going to Winter Cherries on Hextia. So I'm like, okay. Very respectable. I like the Winter Cherries deck. But then I'm going to bounce one of his cards back. So that's 1 fewer interruption he'll have. So top deck Torrential. Protocol away Faker. Get that Meluseek up in here. Normal Meluseek. He's gonna bounce Meluseek. So this is why compulsory evacuation device is so bad. You trade 1 for 1 here, right? It's like, okay. So basically you're spending a card to put a card back into my hand that I can summon again. Like, it's just not good. Like, yeah, it's better against Link monsters, but still. So he's going to multi-faker. And I'm gonna say no to that. No multi-faker for you, buddy. And I'm gonna set Torrential. Alright, so check this out. Main phase. He normal summons Silquitious. And then on summon, before he can do anything else, first I'm going to Protocol away this Meluseek. Just so I can get my Faker set up, right? Then I'm going to Ice Dragons his Faker. See, this is why you play... Alright, and then I'm going to... I was going to Winter Cherries him back. And he's going to Call by, which is really silly. Like, okay. You know what I was going to Winter Cherries him? I was going to Winter Cherries his Link Rebo. Just to make it so that if he has Meluseek, he can't get a free search off of it. Because, I mean, I have no more Hexias, so I can't even banish his Hexias. Anyway. Alright. So, whatever. So, I'm going to banish. See, this is why you got to run Ice Dragon's Prison. Ice Dragon's Prison is so cracked in this format because almost every deck you play against are similar types. Marincess, all Cybers. Salads, all Cybers. Altergeist, all Spellcasters. I guess Crusadia has different types, and so does Tri-Brigade. But you can still, like, kind of make something work, usually. Yeah, and obviously, like, the Decode Talker decks are, like, all Cybers as well. So, alright, here comes my Multi-Faker. And here comes my Silquitious. End phase, I'm going to bounce the leftmost card, because my guess is that it's Imperm, right? Because he put it on the same column as Protocol. Coincidence? I think not. So, spoofing away Faker. Grab Meluseek, lol. Meluseek attack. Send that card to the graveyard. It's manifestation. Yeah, so he has no Altergeist monster in the graveyard because I banished him for off Ice Dragons or traps. So manifestation does nothing. So I'm not gonna bother going to Link Kuriboh because I don't really need a search. He's just gonna scoop because yeah, he knows I have him. Like, yeah, yeah, hilarious mirror matchup. But yeah, dude clearly doesn't know how to build or play Altergeist. All right, anyway, so let's go to the next game. Game number 11, we have Altergeist versus another Sky Striker Mekk-Knight. I really don't understand why these are played together, but maybe because Mekk-Knights are kind of nerfed in Master Duel. I don't know. So Marincess is going to set Protocol, and then I have double Solemn cards, which are always good against Sky Strikers. So he's going to Rhoda, so into Ray. He's going to use Mind Control to take my Marincess. Okay, that's. He's going to summon Ray, and then I'm going to immediately Winter Cherries and banish all copies of Shizuku. He's going to attack me, and then he's going to attempt to Ray into Hayate, but I'm going to say no to that. So no Hayate for you, and then I'm going to multi-faker into Silquitious, and I still have Protocol. Yeah, the game is completely over. Like, if he can't link away my Marincess, it just comes back. I'll have so much follow-up. My guess is he blew his load with Ray. He doesn't have access to Shizuku, even like let's say he played Hornet drones to make it the token. I immediately bounce a Hornet drone. So again, he's not gonna get anything done. Yeah, Altergeist like way too oppressive against Sky Striker or anything like that. Like Sky Striker is really bad against Altergeist specifically because a lot of their abilities target and protocol and personal spoofing exists, which lets you just dodge stuff, right? And Altergeist protocol literally negates cards like or like makes cards like a Widow Anchor just completely fizzle. So, all right, so let's go to the next games. All right, so moving on to game 12. Here we have Altergeist versus Mekk-Knights. Okay, so not Sky Striker Mekk-Knights. Yeah, so I've been recording this video over multiple days, multiple parts, and yeah, the longer I play this festival, the more I hate it. It's such a dumb festival, and like they added in this rank system, which makes me feel compelled that I have to climb to Diamond 1, right? Just to get to that level, right? Whereas other festivals, like I just play as much as I feel like. Now it's like no, I have to play, and you know it's like they banned floodgates, so that means even playing Altergeist control like with no floodgates, no secret village of spellcaster, no rivalry of warlords, right? No skill drain. Yeah, it just makes life harder, like more annoying, right? So yeah, I don't. I'm not a fan of this festival. I just kind of want to be done with this as soon as possible. I actually do end up playing Flu later in this video. So yeah, maybe I'll rename this to like The Adventures of Me Slogging My Way Through the Link Festival. Yeah, because it's not fun. Anyway, so yeah, so he has this card here that some of you may be familiar with. So it says, negate any opponent's monster effect that activates in the same column as a Mekk-Knight monster, right? And then Indigo can change this column. But I have a card that says Protocol, which says Altergeist activation effects cannot be negated. So I literally just ignore his card, right? He tries to attack, I bounce him. He Feather Dusters, but I have Judgment. You love to see the Judgment. Yeah, I am running Judgment because I'm just seeing so many like Lightning Storms and Feather Dusters. Plus, we don't have pots to help draw into Lord of the Heavenly Prison, so definitely feel like I need that extra oomph with Judgment. Plus, Judgment is just good at like preventing Link summons, right? Imagine they bring out like their tower monster, like you know, the rival Cyberus Agnister, and then you just Solemn Judgment the summon. It's like GG, go next. So yeah, Mekk-Knight's not so good. Game 13. Oh, speaking of Agnister, here's an Agnister matchup. So let's get into that. Altergeist versus Agnister. So yeah, so part of the reason we are running Winter Cherries, even though it is kind of troll and like, you know, kind of a for fun card, it's not optimal. It's just because like some of these tower monsters, like Altergeist literally has no out, so you might as well just like prevent them from making it in the first place. So I do go second here. He's going to search, and then I'm going to immediately Winter Cherries and get rid of Dark Infant. So I do not own rival Cyber adding this because it's an ultra rare. But I do own Dark Infant, and guess what? Dark Infant, without Dark Infant, it becomes significantly harder for them to play, right? So now they're going to small world into the water one, which is a free special summon. So they can like go into a link 2 now, but without access to Dark Infant, they can't search their field spell, right? And they can't like do the Dark Templar. Yeah, so it's just terrible for them. So basically, he literally just ends on Decode Talker Heat Soul, which is hilarious because it's like, okay, that's like barely a boss monster. So Decode Talker Heat Soul, like the appeal of this guy is, oh, you draw 1 card every turn, including your opponent's turn. And maybe you'll get some hand traps to stop your opponent from playing. But guess what? Hand traps don't do that much against Altergeist or just control decks in general. So, okay. He's going to Feather Duster, and I'm into my judgments. So, like, that was the best, I guess, he could do with his card draws. He's going to side at Mining. Okay, cool. So, I have Torrential Tribute. And if he appears like he's going to be doing anything related to access code play, I'm just going to tribute his board. Like so, right? Yeah, the Doyon negate was to prevent him from recycling a card. So Doyon recycles a monster from his graveyard, right? Which gives him more resources. So that's why I negated Doyon. And then I just blew up his board via Torrential. Alright, so personal spoofing, you'll love to see it. This card is just busted. Like, if this card had Altergeist in its name, it would be completely broken. Just FYI. So yeah, spoofing is going to get me Multi-Faker. Multi-Faker is going to summon. He's going to Maxx, which I don't care. And then I'm going to get me my Silquitious. So, alright. So I'm going to set use spoofing. Swap into Meluseek. Let's summon Meluseek. Attack. Yeah, I was going to send one of his cards to the graveyard. So, and I had a Torrential Tribute. Like, yeah, this game was completely over. Adding this, it's like they have 2 plays they can make. The rival Cybers and Accesscode. That's it. Very linear gameplay. Accesscode, they don't even make going first. They only just turbo the rival Cybers. Obviously, I forced him into going into that Decode Talker Heat Soul, but it doesn't matter. So duel number 15, I believe. Oh no, 14. Oh look, another Marincess. Who would have thought? So let's play this. Yeah, you really start to miss floodgates when you play without control decks without them. Just because it just closes out games so much more quickly. So pretty good opening hand. Yep. Sea Angel. Okay. Oh, he milled Heartbeat's Feather Duster. Heartbeat's Feather Duster is actually good against Marincess because so once they set up their monster becomes like that's unaffected by card effects. It becomes a tower because it has 3 materials attached to it. But if you Feather Duster those materials, it becomes like a 2K beater or something relatively weak, and you can attack over it a lot easier. So Argonaut without Crystal Heart. So yeah, so you're just gonna draw a card. Like that's this is not a good end board. So I'm just gonna attack. He's gonna Marincess Wave, which is what I wanted him to do, because like of course he has it, right? I'm gonna search. He's gonna Ash. It doesn't matter, because I already have like everything I need pretty much. He's gonna draw another card. Okay. Oh, he has a Kaiju. I'm gonna just Solemn Strike his monster. Okay, Blue Slug. Okay. Sea Angel. By the way, for those of you who do not know, for Altergeist, you cannot. Lord of Heavenly Prison's special summons in the field effect is mutually exclusive with. Oh god, he ashed it. Okay, that's interesting. With a Multi-Faker. Also, this dude had 2 ashes. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. You'll see. But yeah, so you can't Multi-Faker the same turn you use Lord of Heavenly Prison to summon itself. Marincess Wave. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, he has his Battle Ocean. He can go into Crystal Heart. But I have a Solemn Judgment, so whenever he gets to his Link 4, I'm just gonna negate the summon, and he's gonna be screwed. Like, yeah, Solemn cards are amazing in this format, in the Link Festival. Summons Argonaut, and I'm gonna say no to that. Goodbye. Get wrecked. Yeah, so with Manifestation, I can revive Meluseek, send one of his cards to the graveyard. So he just summons nothing, and I guess I don't know. I think he's just tilted at that point. So yeah, it's just nothing you can do. This is duel number 15. Altergeist versus Code Talker Cybers with that double access code. I mean, access code was made for that deck, right? Wait. Yeah, double access code. Very good opening hand. So normal Meluseek, Link in the Link Rebo. Let's see that Ash. There it is. Like, whatever. It happens, you know. Like, but again, my back row is good enough that it's not going to matter that he's going to. Normal Effect Veiler. Almirage. Wow, that is quite. Oh, and he has a Signet Codex. So basically, for those of you who don't know, Signet Codex basically gives him infinite searches because every time he link summons a different attribute, he can basically search a Cybers of that attribute from his deck. So he can just link for days, basically. But you're going to see soon it's not going to matter. So Code Talker inverted, okay. I do have a Torrential Tribute, which I'm holding off on. There's Transcode Talker. Okay. There's Heat Soul. So at this point I decided Torrential. So he can still make access code, but I have two Solemn. He can make access code twice, but I have two Solemn cards, so it doesn't matter. Watch. Okay, so there's a Link 3. Yeah, see, this stupid continuous spell just lets him infinitely. There's the access code, and goodbye. Alright, let's see if he can make a second access code on the same turn. Spoilers, it doesn't matter if he can. Another Transcode Talker. So this is a second Transcode Talker. There's access code again. Goodbye. Oh man, so, there's nothing more. Few things in life are more satisfying than using a Solemn card on the summon to negate the summon of an access code. It's just yeah. Marincess was going to search Manifestation, which will bring back Meluseek. Yeah, I have face down protocols. So yeah, this game was over. He was out of access codes. Gone. Like what? No decode talker, no access codes. What does a Cybers player do? The answer is absolutely nothing, right? So that was fun. Duel number 16. Oh, another Ad Ignister. This goes 13 turns. Oh, I remember this was a very grindy one. Yeah, Altergeist versus Ad Ignister. Yeah, like the Link Festival is boring because the decks are all one-dimensional. Like they just have one thing they do and that's it. Like, all right, Marincess, he's gonna imperm. Doesn't matter because I have Torrential, I have Trap Trick, I have Maxx. So he's gonna do this thing, search a thing. Okay, normal, a Chi-Chi, and then I'm gonna immediately Maxx. And of course he has Call by the Grave, of course. So typically you want to hold Torrential until the last moment where, because you can't Torrential in response to access code summon. So you want to Torrential right before they make access code or right before they make the Arrival Cybers Ad Ignister, right? So it looks like he's going for an access code play, but maybe he could go into the Arrival Cybers. There's Update Jammer. So Update Jammer implies it's an access code, right? Yeah, so Update Jammer plus this guy, these are two Link 2s, can immediately go in access code, so that's why I Torrentialed when I did. So I'm just gonna end here. So I do have Trap Trick, which will let me go into either Torrential or Ice Dragon's Prison. Ice Dragon's Prison is really good in this format because there's a lot of Cybers, right? Second Trap Trick, no point in setting it. So end phase, I decide, you know what, I'm just going to grab Ice Dragons just to thin out my deck, and also so that he's aware of it. So I'm going to set Torrential. I could have set another Trap Trick, but my only targets is Torrential or Ice Dragons, so there's really no point. By the way, I 100% guarantee this card that he put right here on this column of Ice Dragons is Imperm, but I'm never going to give him the chance to use it, so it doesn't matter. Because, yeah, see? Oh, that's another Imperm, but, yeah. Oh, he negated it, but it doesn't matter. Linkuriboh. Search Multi-Faker. So, basically, I have the full board. I have Multi-Faker in hand. This is full board. So, I'm going to Manifestation into Meluseek on end phase, which will get me Multi-Faker, which will give me Silquitious. Oh, it's a Droplet. Oh, okay, it was not Imperm. Never mind. So he negates the Silquitious, but again, it doesn't matter. Because, oh look, I'm just going to send his thing to the graveyard. I'm going to attack. And I have a Winter Cherries just in case. And I'm going to make Hexia here. Meluseek. Oh, he's going to Fantastical Dragon. It doesn't matter. Into Marincess. Marincess is going to normal. He's going to Veiler. It doesn't matter. Because again, the main point of Marincess is actually to so Hexia contribute a Altergeist monster points to negate a spell trap. So that's the main point of the Marincess. Like I didn't even care about the search. Okay. So he recycles his AI land. Okay. He searches the Doshin. Okay. There's a Splash Mage. Gee, I wonder what his play is going to be. Is he going to make Accesscode? I guess we'll never know. So now that he has more monsters than me, I'm gonna Winter Cherries and manage Accesscode. No Accesscode for you, baby. So since he made IP Masquerena, I'm gonna immediately because if he links using IP, whatever link monster he makes is gonna be unaffected by card destruction effects, right? So I'm immediately gonna Ice Dragons here to take out IP along with an Update Jammer. He's gonna AI Reborn, which doesn't matter, because I'm just gonna chain Hexia and negate that. So he's gonna lose a Link 2. He's not gonna get a body. He can't make Accesscode, so he goes to Transcode Talker. But guess what? He has no Accesscode. So what is Transcode Talker gonna do? Nothing. Oh, I'm actually running Get Out in this iteration of the deck. Yes, at one point in this deck, I put in Get Out. And now I'm going to Trap Trick into it. So, I could not get out there because Transcode Talker says his monsters could not be targeted by card effects, right? But that's okay, because it's like, if you ever have 2 Link monsters, I can just bounce them, right? So, this is going to negate Decode Talker, so he can't even draw cards anymore. Now I'm going to make my Accesscode, baby. That's right. So, yes, I do have Winter Cherries for taking out the opponent's Accesscode, but I still keep my Accesscode, baby. Let's go. And he's going to scoop because he knows he's done. Didn't expect that, did you? Anyway, that was fun. Yeah, Agnesses are just funny to beat. All right, duel number 17. Altergeist versus... Oh, Evil Twin. This is another deck that's just like, oh, he's running 1 red reboot? Bro, you know it's at 2, right? Why are you running 1? But it doesn't matter. Red, like, he's not going to draw it. Okay, so let's see what happens. Imagine main decking red reboot. Like, in a freaking Link Festival. As an Evil Twin player. So, opening hand, you know, not great, but it's fine. So, Lord set 3. There's a twin. Splash Mage. Ooh. That's sniffs of Accesscode Talker play. Oh, Decode Talker Heat Soul. I'm just going to Solemn Strike that. No draws for you. End phase, I'm going to flip Protocol and then summon Lord, which will search spoofing. So yeah, so Lord will banish spoofing on the end phase, but I really only need one, like, use of spoofing. So I'm going to shuffle back Protocol. He's going to Ash, because of course he is. I'm just going to swing here. So I do have Trap Trick, so he's not really going to get anything done out of this. He's going to Imperm my Lord. Okay, I don't care. He's going to... Okay, cool. So he has Lingeribo. Okay, don't care. Still not caring. Okay. He pops my Lord. Okay. Now he's going to make Unicorn. I'm going to Trap Trick into Get Out. So he discarded a card for this Unicorn play, right? And obviously, Unicorn and Evil Twin will make access code. But I'm just going to say Get Out and bounce both these fuckers back into the extra deck and then summon my second Lord, which will search yet another... yeah, so it was completely over. Yeah, Evil Twin players, another, like, just brainless one-dimensional deck that does nothing. So, alright. So what is this? Duel number 18? We have Tri-Brigade. Yeah, so I believe this is Altergeist versus Tri-Brigade. Right? Yeah. Sorry if I keep checking. I just want to make sure I playing the right pair. Yeah, so... Alright. Pretty sure I'm playing Altergeist here. At some point, I play Flu. And you'll see a couple Flu replays. Yes, Flu is playable in the Link Festival. Okay, this is Altergeist. Okay, I have Get Out. So there's Karis. I'm going to Maxx C. Get a draw. The question is he going to pass or is he going to take the Maxx C challenge? He passes! No Maxx C challenge. Cool. So now I'm going to summon Meluseek and go to battle phase. And I'm going to send this card, which was in Perm. Yeah. So you might ask, why did I not go into Lingeribo? Because I have Spoofing. I have Kunkari in hand. So I felt like I didn't really need a search. Once, like, you have Spoofing, right? Like, Spoofing is all the search you need. So he's going to banish 2. I'm going to Solemn Strike that. So now he has 1 beast in the hand. He's going to summon another one. I'm going to Spoof into Multi-Faker. Multi-Faker will go ahead and grab Silquitious. Silquitious will bounce Karis. So yeah, he does have Kit, which I don't really care about. So he summons this. He summons that. Yep. So now he's going to make Hrazdrgler, the Desperate Doom Eagle. Oh, look, he has 2 monsters special summoned from the extra deck on his field. I'm going to say Get Out. Goodbye. Bear Broom needs to go to the graveyard to search Revolt. So yeah, that was hilarious. Man, Get Out is a very fun and satisfying card because it just tilts people like just, you know, just like how you saw. All right. Duel number 19. We have, I believe it's Altergeist versus what is this? Salads. But it could be Flu. Let's find out what I'm playing, because I forget what I'm playing here. Like I said, at some point, I have a Flu game or two. Wait, I'm playing Sky Striker. Oh, yeah! I do experiment with a Sky Striker. I remember, I quickly throw together a going second Sky Striker deck because I want to experiment with it. I remember now. Yep, I'm playing Sky Striker. Versus, oh man, never would have saw the day that I would be playing Sky Striker. Notice the Kaiju in my hand. Yeah. If you're playing Sky Striker, see, this is what always pains me about Sky Striker players. They love going first, but it's not a going first deck. Like, what's your end board? Your end board is Shizuku Pass, right? Like you don't even necessarily search your Widow Anchor. So Shizuku Pass and Shizuku searches your card and pray your opponent doesn't kill you through your hand traps or whatever. But I say no, fuck that. Play going second. Play Kaijus, right? Play going second cards. Ooh, I draw Imperial Iron Wall. Yeah, I'm playing Imperial Iron Wall in Sky Striker. There's a good reason for this, which you'll see soon. But the point is, I mean, you can't use Call by the Grave against if Imperial Iron Wall is up, right? That means your Ray will never get called by the grave. It also means that your opponent cannot use Pot of Desires, right? We're not running Pot of Desires in this deck. It also means that any like, there's a lot of like banishing effects, especially in Marincess, right, and like other decks, where like you literally can't function if you can't banish, right? And guess what? Accesscode needs to banish to be able to use its pop effect, right? So if Accesscode can't banish, it's just like a 5k beater or whatever. So Imperial Iron Wall, very good. Even though I built for going second, I still have 3 Imperial Iron Walls in this deck. So I'm going to Kaiju his Sunlight Wolf for the lulz, because his Balings can't protect it. He's going to Maxx C, but it's too late. I'm going to use... so I have Sky Striker multi-roll, right? So multi-roll says, while this card is face up on the field, at the end phase you can set Sky Striker spells with different information in your graveyard up to the number of Sky Striker spell cards activated this turn, but banish them when they leave the field. But if you have Imperial Iron Wall, they never banish, which means they go back in the graveyard, which means you can recycle them again, right? So, yeah, so this is what I mean by, like, Imperial Iron Wall is very fun in Sky Striker, right? Because look, I recycle my, I literally will get this card every turn. So, he's going to do this thing, okay? He's going to attempt a battle phase, okay? He does not go into Balings, or he does go into Balings, but he can't revive his Foxy because he doesn't have, he needs to discard a Salad card. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and Widow Anchor this, because I can, right? End phase. Yeah, I get Widow Anchor back. See? Oh man, this is funny. Pot of Avarice, can't play it. I'm gonna flip Imperial Iron Wall. So now I'm gonna use this, and he's just gonna let it pop, I guess. And I'm gonna get it back. It's funny. It's just really funny, right? Because I literally can just recycle Widow Anchor and like this every freaking turn. So here comes my Hayate, right? Oh, Fantastical Dragon. I don't care. Because I'm just gonna pop it. He's gonna Imperm. Okay, it doesn't matter, because again, I'm getting the card back, right? So Kagari comes out. Kagari's going to grab this card again. Make sure I don't play it in the Imperm column. Bam, goodbye. He's going to try to negate, and I'm going to say no, using Widow Anchor, right? And then the funniest part is, well, you'll see on the end phase, but yeah, so here comes Shizuku. Pot of Avarice is just going to recycle all these back. All right, evenly matched. Yeah, yeah. So the so the Widow Anchor and the Afterburners in my graveyard were gonna come back and be reset. So I don't know, like maybe that's not the most optimal way to build Sky Striker, but it's freaking hilarious and it's fun. Okay, so yeah, I did have a like. Okay, so yes, there's just so this was actually Sky Striker versus Salads. Yeah, just having had a little bit of fun with Sky Striker. Because you can build it as control, you can build it for going second. So yeah, going second, I am running evenly matches and like Kaijus because I'm just like, well, these boards that in the Link Festival, they don't put up negates, right? And if they put up like a tower monster, like Rival, Cyberus, Adinister, or whatever, I'm going to Kaiju. And actually, I'm running 6 Kaijus. I'm running 3 Gardalas, 3 Gamma Seals in this. Maybe I'll give you a sneak peek of this deck later if I still have it saved. But yeah. So that was funny. Game number 20. Another Salad player. Am I still playing Sky Striker or am I playing something else? We'll find out. But yeah, I love Imperial Iron Wall. There's just so many funny, hilarious interactions with the card. Because Ray being called by the grave feels really bad, you know. DD Crow against your spells feel really bad. Oh, I am playing Flu. Okay, so we are playing Flu here. So Small World. So I said, oh, but Robina's at 1. Well, then instead of running 3 Robina, I run like 2 Small World and 1 Robina, right? So I'm gonna banish Raiza. I'm running 3 Raiza. I'll post deck profiles later. Yeah, so basically banishing Drone Lockbird. So Robina, he's going to Ash, but I have Call by the Grave, so it doesn't matter. By the way, folks, for those of you who are familiar with Floowandereeze, so you might think, wait, if I normal summon Robina Chain Link 1, why did I not chain block it using Simorgh Bird of Perfection? Because Master Duel uses OCG chain rules. OCG chain rules does not allow you to chain Simorgh Bird of Perfection effect in your hand because it is in a private location, the hand, right? So if this was on the so that means you cannot use Bird of Perfection to chain block. So if those of you who are like shitting on me or like commenting on my Flu deck profile saying, "Oh, you should run the Simorgh package," no, you shouldn't, because look, you can't even chain block Ash, right? So the only way to do it is chain link 3 Bird of Perfection, put it on the field, and then if you summon another bird, you can then use Simorgh's Bird Perfection on the field effect to chain block that bird, but you lose one chain block, right? So in the TCG, you can chain block here. In the OCG and Master Duel, you cannot. So unfortunately, it's not as good, but because this is Flu in the Link Festival, I feel like I don't have better cards I can be running, so I am running this card anyway. So yeah, I'm just going to banish that bird to get the map. So goodbye, Ash. Here comes my Eaglin. Eaglin into Apex Avian. Apex Avian into Summon. Bring back Eaglin, and then I have map. So obviously, there's no M-Pen in this format because it'd be broken, but so I can't search Dreaming Town. But map is kind of like Dreaming Town in the sense that they normal summon. You can then do a normal summon chain on their turn. And Apex Avian is an Omnigate. So they have 4 cards in hand. They're going to draw 5th, right? Yeah, on normal summon, I'm just going to stop them from doing whatever. Because most of these Link decks require their normal summon to stay on the field so they can do their Link 1 play and then do their full combo. So that's the way most of these decks work. So he's going to Pod Desires. I am not going to negate it because I'm not a moron. Alright, he's going to immediately Flame Buffalo. And then on normal summon, so I'm going to prevent him from making Balinks, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and Eaglin Robina. Robina into Raiza. Robina will grab. Oh, he's going to Ash this. But I'm just going to Apex Avian, so whatever. I'm going to grab DD Crow. So yeah, I am running 3 copies of DD Crow in this deck because DD Crow is really good in this format because so many Cyberse monsters recycle from the graveyard that sometimes you just need a DD Crow to snipe it, right? So okay, so he got my Apex Avian negate with his Ash, but I have a DD Crow and I have Raiza. So check this out. So Raiza's going to come out. I'm going to go ahead and put Flame Buffalo on top of the deck so he will not get to draw. I'm going to recycle Call by the Grave on top of my deck so that I can have it next turn. And I'm going to bounce Raiza back into the hand while recycling Eaglin. So yeah, Flu is still a good deck, folks, and he's going to scoop because he knows he's screwed, right? Because basically, he uses normal summon. If he tries to use any like mill and then revive from the graveyard effects, I have DD Crow, right? So it's just not going to happen. Like he's done. And I recycle my Call by the Grave, which means on my turn I'm going to draw Call by the Grave, set it, and then I'm going to have Call by the Grave against him. So, yeah, Call by the Grave is just busted. Yeah, so I'm running 1 Apex Avian, triple Raiza. You'll see the deck profile later. But yeah, Flu, still good, even though it's not obviously not as good as in the normal. So, duel number, what is this, 20? Another Salad player. So I believe I'm playing Flu into Salad here. Alright, so I do draw triple hand traps here. I have D-Shift, I have Lockbird, I have DD Crow. And guess what? DD Crow is a wing beast, so you can use Advent of Adventure to search Flu. So yeah, that's why it's important to run 3 DD Crow in this festival, because without access to the second and third copy of Robina, it gets a lot harder, right? Same with M-Pen. So on some, I'm gonna immediately D-Shifter, so he's just gonna do nothing because he doesn't want to banish his salad cards. So alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Send DD Crow, get my Robina, and I have full combo. Robina, Eaglin, Apex Avian. Apex Avian will summon. We're still under D-Shifter, so I kill this dude. It's gonna get banished, right? And then I have everything. I have Book of Moon, so whatever he normal summons, I immediately flip face down, so you will not be able to link. I have Call by the Grave. and I have Draw and Lockbird. So this dude is completely screwed. Like, there's nothing. I have 4 interruptions against his 5 cards. Yeah, this game is over. So yeah, Flu still really good in this format. All right, duel number 22. We have, let's see here. The enemy is Evil Twin, and I'm playing either Flu or Altergeist. I forget. We'll get into this. Yeah, this is gonna be the last stretch of replays I show. So I really dislike this Link Festival. Like, even these decks that can win, it's just like annoying because it's like, you know, you could either brick and do nothing, or maybe they just have like every hand trap imaginable, and then you just scoop instantly, right? Like, it's just like so cancerous. I just don't want to really play. So Evil Twins, typical, what you expect. Kill into Lilla, into Trouble Sunny, into Pass. Okay, cool. So a cool thing about this format, or like this festival, is like DD Crow is really good, right? Especially against Evil Twin. Like, if he ever tries to revive Lilla, I DD Crow his ass, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and use Bird of Perfection to search Elborz. He's going to do something. He draws a card. I'm going to Elborz, and he immediately attempts to Trouble Sunny to revive his Link 2s, and I'm going to immediately DD Crow and banish his Lilla. So Kill comes back, and then like a random thing. So he draws a card. So yeah, this is like, you take out the blue one, and they're screwed, right? They don't get a pop. So I'm going to go ahead and normal Raiza with 1 tribute, thanks to Elborz. I'm going to return all their links back, and then I'm going to go into Robina here. Activate map, use map, reveal Robina, send Eaglin. Yeah, so I basically got 3 normal summon lights. Robina is going to search DD Crow. There's Barrier Statue is banned in this format, in this festival, so I'm just going to search DD Crow. DD Crow is just hilarious, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and Eaglin. Eaglin's going to get Apex Avian. Normal. Recycle Robina. And then I'm going to go ahead and swing into him. Alright, main 2, I'm going to set Book of Moon, and I'm really set up. So I have an Omni-Negate. I have, if he tries to normal summon, I have map, and I can always have Book of Moon, which prevents Link summons, right? So he's going to immediately imperm my Apex Avian. Okay. He's going to Feather Duster. So it feels bad. Okay. He's going to make Lilla. Lilla's going to revive this. Make Kill. Kill is going to attempt to revive. I'm going to DD Crow. The Lilla. Yeah. Again, the Lilla is the best part of their deck. And then he's going to do Secret Password. Okay. Into another thing. And then he's going to Lilla anyway. Which pops my Apex Avian. And then Trouble Sunny. Attack. Tribute. Summon both. Draw a card. Attack. Attack. Yep. And then he's going to make the Link 4 again. Alright, so I'm going to draw a Book of Moon. You love to see it. Robina. Into Eaglin. It's like the fact him getting a pop-off isn't going to mean anything, right? Because we have way too many bodies. So here's Eaglin. Stree. Stree is going to banish his Link 4. He's going to pop Stree, but it doesn't matter. Eaglin. Stree. Raiza. So Raiza is going to... I'm going to bounce his Lilla. I'm going to bounce his Link 4. And I'm going to bounce Kill. Yeah, so basically, let's look at his resources, shall we? He has 2 Lillas in the graveyard, 1 Kill, right? So he basically has a 3rd Lilla left before he's out of plays. right? And then he literally can't play anymore. So all I have to do is just stop him, his one Lila, and then that's it. The game's over. So I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna set Book of Moon here. He's gonna Kaiju me, which is hilarious because this does fucking nothing, right? And then I'm going to Book of Moon the Kiss-A-Kill. Why the Kiss-A-Kill? Because it's very important because there are cards that says if you control Kiss-A-Kill, you can special summon this card from the hand. So if I flip the Kiss-A-Kill, then he can't special summon, right? So he summons under Kiss-A-Kill, but it doesn't matter. And then he has no choice but to end. And at this point, I draw a map, and I'm just going to pop off, right? So Robina, send Unexplored Winds. Robina, Eaglin. Into Tokan. Tokan will take back Unexplored Winds. Eaglin will search Raiza. Oh, he's going to Ash. But it doesn't matter because, again, he's out of resources, right? Once I kill this Lila, all three of his Lilas are in the graveyard. How the fuck does he make his Link 2s? He can't, right? So, pop, pop. And now I use Unexplored Winds. I shuffle back the tree. And then I set this. Yeah, he scoops because he's out of resources, right? It's like I could have held the tree in the hand because I had map, but I knew that he couldn't make Link 2s anymore. Because, again, when all his Lilas are gone, he can't get the double body on the field. Alright, so that took a little longer. Game number was 23. I think it's Floowandereeze versus... Oh, look, Sky Striker. I'm going second Sky Striker that has evenly matched and Kaijus. That's pretty funny. Yeah. Basically, if you're playing Sky Striker, you have the ability for going second. Although, even in, like, outside the festival, going second Sky Striker is better. Oh, wait, I'm playing Altergeist in this one. Not Floowandereeze. Whoops. So I'm going to Heavenly Prison set 3. Yeah, I jump around between decks. So I'm going to Torrential on this Rose. He's going to Horde Drones. So I should have Torrentialed on the Link Summon. So for some reason I thought this was Ray. Yeah, so basically whenever he makes a Link monster, then I should have Torrential Tribute. Because he was going to go into Hayate, and that would have prevented Hayate. But now he gets a Hayate anyway, so it's okay. And ends up not mattering. So he mills Ray, which is hilarious, as you'll see in a bit. So Kagari, okay. And then Shizuku. Sets 1. End phase, Protocol, Lord. Shut spoofing. He's going to search, doesn't matter. The cool thing about Sky Striker is if you want to stop the Ray and stop the Sky Striker completely, you Kaiju them. So now their main monster zone has a monster. They can't use their spells, and Ray cannot trigger because their monsters do not leave the field via card effect because that was technically not a card effect. So I'm gonna flip spoofing, not use it yet. Normal that. So I'm gonna activate spoofing to get him off the field. Get Meluseek. Normal Meluseek. Attack. And then send that to the graveyard. Goodbye, call by. And then I'll make Link Karibo. So now this Kaiju literally can't get rid of this Kaiju because he can't crash into Lord, right? So I'm basically shutting off his engine. And then I'm going to grab Multifaker as a search. And personal spoofing goes away, but that's okay. It did its job. He normals Effect Veiler because he wants to link these two away. So I'm going to go ahead and revive Meluseek, which will bring out Faker. He's going to Ash. But, again, Protocol protects all Altergeist effects on the field. So Ash does literally nothing. So here comes Silquitious. Silquitious is going to bounce my Kaiju back to my hand. And now he's stuck with an Effect Veiler. So he has to go into battle phase, crash it himself, right? And now he can use Sky Striker spells, right? But he lost his battle phase, he can't Hayate, and I have Kaiju. So if he puts out another Link monster, I immediately Kaiju him next turn. So the fact that he searched all these Afterburners doesn't matter. Because literally, like Silquitious is going to graveyard, grabs Protocol, right? breaking this didn't matter. Okay, Rose into Shizuku because that's all he can do. End phase. He's gonna search, and he's gonna immediately use Shark Cannon for some reason. I don't know why. And then I draw, and then I Kaiju him because, again, Kaiju's hard counter Sky Striker. It's like the funniest thing ever. And thanks to Silquitious, I was able to bounce it back, right? So now I just attack over, and now I have Storming Mirror Force. So if he attempts to attack with Kaiju, I just bounce Kaiju back into my hand. Or I flip this, summon Multi-Faker, Silquitious come out, and I bounce Kaiju back to my hand. Either way, the Kaiju is coming back to my hand, right? So in battle phase, I'm going to make this. Yeah, he's completely screwed. Like, there's nothing he can do here. Like, yeah, Kaiju's hard counter. Yeah, I do run Kaiju and Altergeist because Altergeist is really bad at dealing with big tower boss monsters. So the only outs of those are Kaijus. Alright, duel number 24, I think. I'm against Salamangreat. I'm not sure if I'm playing a Flu or I'm playing Altergeist. Whatever. Salads is another deck you'll see a lot of. Oh, I guess I'm playing Altergeist. Okay, cool. So, Lord, set 3. Why did I not Meluseek? That's a good question. Oh, because... Huh. Why did I not Meluseek? I forget. I should have normal Meluseek and linked in the link crew, but I forgot why I didn't. Balinks, okay. Okay, field spell. Balinks again. Yep. Gazelle. Yeah, the fact that I have double Solemn Strike means that whatever he tries to summon will not work. Lingeribo. Like, okay, I don't care. Spoofing. He's going to attempt to negate. I'm going to say no to that. So this is on end phase. Multi-Faker. Multi-Faker summon. Silquitious. Silquitious will bounce. And now, yeah, he no longer has a monster. Cool. Protocol, or Lord. Spoofing. Swap a Multi-Faker into Meluseek. Meluseek will summon. Attempt to bounce. He's going to imperm me because he has to, right? That's the thing I love about Meluseek. It forces like imperms. You have to imperm or you lose it, right? Setting protocol. So I have 2 interruptions: a bounce with Silquitious and a negate with protocol. And I can also follow up with spoofing. So he's gonna summon Foxy. So the thing about Foxy is you don't want him to go to the graveyard because his graveyard effect is annoying. He gets to revive and pop one of my back row, right? So what you do is you immediately before he can link Foxy, you bounce Foxy. And now what does he do? Okay. He's gonna attempt to revive Spinny. So I'm gonna negate that. Now he can go into Balinks, and I'm gonna Solemn Strike that. And he's out of normal summons, he's out of special summons, and I can summon Lord here. And I have Manifestation, which can bring back Silquitious, right? Oh look, Solemn Judgment, you love to see it. Normal Meluseek. Any more imperms? Nope. It's called by Manifestation. Bring back Silquitious. He's gonna max C. It doesn't matter. So that's a trick you can do is spoofing to chain to Manifestation and shuffle it back, so that way the monster that comes back is not tied to it. Set Judgment. This game is over. Whatever he normals, I immediately bounce. Oh look, he's gonna normal Foxy. I'm gonna bounce. Oh, he's gonna set a card. Yeah, Altergeist, a lot of fun shenanigans. Meluseek, attack. Goodbye face down card. I don't know why he insists on setting imperm. Like who is he fooling? He knows it's gonna happen, right? So spoofing, Marincess, back in the Multi-Faker. I'm gonna set Storming Mirror Force. Storming Mirror Force I really like in this format because there aren't many Link monsters with Omni negates, but there's a lot of Link monsters that like might have destruction negates like in And then you just want, when they swing into you, just bounce it back into the extra deck. It's funny. Oh look, Foxy again. Gee, I wonder what's gonna happen now. I'm gonna immediately bounce back Foxy. Like, I don't know why this dude isn't scooping. Like, what does he think is gonna change, right? Yeah, that was just hilarious. All right, duel number 25. This is Tri-Brigade. Ooh, baby. Not sure if I'm Flu or Altergeist, but I'll find out in a bit. Oh, I guess I'm Altergeist. Cool. So he's gonna go first in set 3. So does that mean he bricked? Probably. So I'm gonna go ahead and set 4. Set end phase protocol, and then spoofing will shuffle it back for a search. And I get multi-faker. Multi-faker will summon. He's gonna Maxx, which doesn't matter. Grab my Silquitious. Silquitious will bounce the new set card. He's gonna Gamma! Can you believe that? But thanks to Altergeist Protocol, Silquitious cannot be negated. Although he does use Imperm. So I am gonna lose this, but again, it doesn't matter. He basically used 2 cards to stop 1, right? And I can literally just like, yeah, just go into Meluseek here. The reason I select this card is because it might be an Imperm, and I don't want it in the same column as my Torrential. So it's cross out Designator, lol. So he's gonna kit. I'm gonna immediately Maxx. He's gonna battle phase. I'm gonna search multi-faker. And he's not gonna do his full combo. So spoofing it back into Marincess. Carry, Marincess, will search Manifestation, attack, bam. So Kit's gonna get Nerval, Nerval's gonna get whatever. Okay. You'll see that none of this is gonna matter. So Fractal into Nerval, Nerval into Karis. So he has a normal and a special. His normal is Kit. He's gonna banish 1/2, 1/2. I'm gonna use Protocol to negate that. And then Kid is going to once again mill Karis. Oh, he doesn't have, he can't special Karis in hand because he doesn't have another beast. So, Protocol into Karis. He's going to Ash. What kind of moron Ash is Protocol? It's so stupid. Oh, look, I'm going to Protocol again. Like, it's literally inevitable, right? So, normal Meluseek. Meluseek is going to swing. Call by the Grave on Meluseek. Bruh, do you hear this? Do you see this card here? The activation and effects of all guys' cards activated on your field cannot be negated. Okay, so he calls by on Meluseek. Cool. I swing, and I use Meluseek to... Bruh. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are so fucking dumb and bad at this game. Like, especially Tri-Brigade players. The most linear one-dimensional deck in the universe. Like, yeah, of course they're going to have simple brains. They're not going to understand how cards work. But yeah, the amount of times that people just don't read, like, don't know what these cards do is hilarious to me. Yeah, it's like Meluseek for the win. I'm beating you with a 500 attack monster. So, yeah, it's really sad. Duel number 26, I think. I'm against another evil twin. Oh look. Okay. Not sure if I'm Flu or Altergeist, but we'll find out soon enough. Oh, I guess I'm Flu. Cool. Oh, I guess they go first and they brick, I guess. Alright, I'm going to take Stree out. He's going to stop it with Ash, but I'm going to say no. Call by, right? So let's get my Robina, baby. Let's go. Robina. Stree. Eaglin. Go, go, Power Rangers. Avian. Bam. Return Eaglin. And I can just swing into him. So I have an Omni Negate. So as soon as he makes a Link monster or even one of his little things. Yeah, so Stree's going to shuffle back, draw me a card. Bird of Perfection, you love to see it. So he sets a monster and sets 2, passes, okay. Guess what, folks? I contribute away his board. So, let's go with Eaglin. Robina. He's gonna... Bruh. He's forbidden droplet. Are you... Bruh. Bruh. So, chain Advent. Get Eaglin off the field. Okay. So, I search map. He's gonna negate Avian for 1 turn. Right? Robina comes out. Comes back. Raiza comes in. Robina. He's going to Ash. Oh. Ooh. I literally don't give a shit. So, Bird of Perfection is going to search Elboars. I'm going to activate Elboars. Now I'm going to tribute his card for my Raiza. I'm going to bounce Maxx to the top of his deck. Maxx, a card that does absolutely nothing against me. I'm going to put that on top of his deck. So, Eaglin comes back. I don't need to bounce Raiza in my hand because, like, this game is over. Plus, I'm running 3 Raizas in this deck, unlike in my regular Flu deck where I'm running 1. So I don't need to bounce Raiza in my hand. I'm just... Oh, I bounced it to my deck. Whoops, never mind. Whatever. I put Maxx on top of his deck. So basically what happens is, main phase 2, I put map out, right? He normals, I chain, right? I have Raizas. Whatever he's going to draw Maxx. Whatever he has, I'm just going to Raiza him. And put useless cards on top of his deck like Forbidden Droplet, right? Cards that do nothing, or even Call By. He draws Maxx, yeah, he scoops, because he knows, like, I have him on an infinite Raiza lock. There's nothing he can do, right? Alright, so Duel 27. This is a Pendulums. Oh boy, Pendulums. You'll love to see it. I guess Pendulums are the most respectable deck that I see, because they refuse to use links other than Electromite, and then they always have Endymion, which is a cool-ass boss monster, not gonna lie. So I draw a pretty god hand, not gonna lie. Look at his hand. So, always hold Maxx, don't shotgun it. Okay. Now that he has a scale, right, now I Maxx, because now he can pen summon. So I want to get the draw off that. So I draw Elboars. Does he take the Maxx challenge? No, he ends. But he has Endymion, which is a spell trap negate, right? So I'm going to map. He's going to immediately negate it. But guess what? I don't care because I have Elboars, baby. That's right. You love to see it. So Unexplored wins. So I'm going to reveal Apex Avian so I can summon it for 1 Fear Tribute if I so please. Robina. Eaglin. Into Raiza. So I tribute his thing, Apex Avian. Battle, bam. Battle, bam. Main phase 2, I'm going to summon again. I'm going to summon Raiza by tributing his card. And now I can put a card, I can bounce some cards. So I'm going to put this spell on top of his deck. I'm going to put the map back on top of my deck. And then Eaglin's going to come back to my hand. And he's just going to scoop, yeah, because he knows he's fucked. Yeah, no pen scales. He's going to top deck a brick, and I think he has 1 other card in hand, and I have Apex Avian, so yeah, game is over. Alright, duel number, let's say 27. Oh look, another live evil twins. Never understood the appeal of this deck. It's just so stupid. It's just like hand traps. It's like Sky Striker. It's just a deck of hand traps with a small engine that, like, does maybe 1 thing. So this is an interesting hand. Robina. Bird of Perfection. So the reason I chain Bird of Perfection because when I summon Eaglin, Bird of Perfection will chain block for Eaglin, right? So check this out. So I summon Eaglin. Eaglin 1, Bird of Perfection 2, right? So he can't Ash my Eaglin. So I get Elboars out. He's going to imperm my Eaglin. Motherfucker. I still get Elboars. I'm going to activate Elboars. Oh look, it's the live twin shit. Okay. Okay. Little does he know that when he activates his effective special summon, I'm gonna chain Maxx. Okay, so I get a draw. Another draw. Bam. He's taking the Maxx challenge, folks. He's doing it. It's like you can't. I don't think you can OTK me. I have too many monsters on the field, and one of them's a 2100. So I don't think he can 8k damage me. So he's taking the Maxx challenge. He ain't gonna deck me out. That's for sure. Okay. He just keeps summoning. You're not gonna deck me out, motherfucker. I don't know what this is all about. Okay. So I still have a monster, and now I can win cherries, and I'm gonna banish all his other copy of Lilla. So he has one Lilla in rotation. So if I banish that Lilla, game's over, right? And look, I have Call by the Grave because he took the Maxx challenge. So he clears my board, doesn't OTK me, and he leaves me with like 20 cards in hand. Oh man, and he's got, bruh, he just Maxx'd a Flu player. What a goddamn moron. Alright, so I'm going to win cherries and take out his access code just to give him fewer options. I want him to not know he has no options left, right? All his Kiss of Kills are gone except for the one in the graveyard, but that's going to be gone soon because I have Call by. His access code is gone. So what other plays does he have? There's no Zeus in this mode. So, alright. So I'm going to map. He's going to immediately do this. And I'm going to immediately Call by on his Link 4. So he can't get his Link 2. And I have free reign to like summon Stree if I want to get. So I'm going to Gold Sark on Stree. Right? I'm going to map. Eaglin. Unexplored Winds. Eaglin. Stree. Yeah, this game is so over. He has no idea how over it is. Stree. He's going to Solemn Judgment my Stree. Oh my god. What a moron. Alright. So I'm going to Advent to take this out. And I'm going to get Token. Token's going to summon. Get Unexplored Winds. Dude, like, I was going to OTK him here. Like, he had 4,000 HP. I had Dreaming Town in hand. And he has no monsters on this field. So he basically has to make another Link 2. But he can't, right? Well, I guess he can make a Kiss a Kill. But again, I'm going to have Apex Avian, assuming he even survives this turn. And Apex Avian is just going to negate that. So there's no scenario where he wins this game. Because thankfully he took the Maxx challenge. For whatever reason. So 2 duels left. Duel 30. We are against Salads. Okay, cool. Alright, not a great hand, but, I mean, we'll see what happens. So, Signet Mining. Alright, so no, I did not Shotgun Shifter, so I allowed him to Signet Mining, okay? So, now he's going to use a Gazelle. Gazelle's going to hit the field, and now Gazelle will mill a card. Now that Gazelle's on the field and is about to mill a card, now I chain Shifter. Because basically, he was forced to mill, he mills his Foxy. So his mill was wasted, right? And then he just ends. I'm going to Winter Cherries. And I'm going to banish all copies of Sunlight Wolf. Get fucked. Unexplored Winds. We have the map. We have the Token. And now we're going to send Robina. Robina 1, Token 2. Always remember that order. Token must always go after the target, right? Robina comes back. This game is so over. It's so unbelievably over. Eaglin. Avian. We're still under D-Shifter, so now when I tribute his monster, it goes banished, right? Eaglin. Return. Now I can just swing. Swing, swing. And if he normals anything, that's going to trigger map. Map will summon Eaglin. Eaglin will search Raiza. I can tribute away, and I can stack cards on top of his deck. So I can put, for example, Spinny on top of his deck, or Signet Mining. Whatever. I can put something on top of his deck to make him brick. He's going to imperm my Avian, which doesn't matter. I'm just going to negate this. He's going to Ghost Ogre my Avian. What? Who does that? Like, that's so random. Why would you do that? I don't get it. He has a field spell? Does he have a normal? He does. On normal, we have Eaglin. Here's the Raiza. Tribute his foul. Raiza's gonna put his field spell on top of his deck and put Apex Avian on top of my deck, baby. Which means him out in my Apex Avian does nothing, and now he's bricked. GG. Yeah, Raiza is so freaking godlike, I swear. Alright, final duel. Duel number 31. What is this? What the F is this? Banish. Oh, it's one of those stun decks. Banisher of the Radiance. Any cards on the graveyard is banished. Winter Cherries. Tiger King. Okay. And then Moon Mirror Shield with a bunch of back row. What is this? Mistake. Neither cards can add cards to hand. Okay. Oh, that's a continuous. Interesting. And lose one turn. So this guy is trying to play control in this festival. I respect it. Unfortunately, my deck is better, as you'll see very, very soon. This duel is gonna be very funny, and it's just gonna show the power of Raiza. All right, now check this out, folks. Check this out. So first, I only have Call by the Grave. I can't really make a play here, so sad. Feels bad. All right, his turn. He's gonna Thunder King Ryo. Neither player can add cards to hand except blah blah. During either player's turn, when your opponent would special summon one monster, send this card to graveyard, negate the special summon, and destroy it. So it's good against the Link decks, but it's not good against my deck because I don't special summon. He's gonna set 2. All right, check this out, folks. First, I'm gonna activate Elboars. So if I didn't hard draw Elboars, I could have searched it off Bird of Perfection, so it doesn't matter. Next, I'm gonna say that big birds need 1 fewer tribute, so I can make Raiza with 1 tribute because really I have 1 bird. I'm gonna normal Bird of Perfection. Battle phase. Swing into this guy. Cool. Now, main phase 2. I can normal again thanks to Elboars. Raiza will tribute. Now check this out. Raiza will bounce this card to the top of his deck. Will bounce Bird of Perfection to the top of my deck and bounce Raiza back into my hand, right? So what happens is whatever card this is right here that's face down that he didn't activate this turn will go on top of his deck and he will be forced to draw it. That also means that next turn, Bird of Perfection returns to my deck. I will draw it and then I will be able to do this play exactly again, right? So I literally have him on a loop here. Literally, right? So he's going to summon Tiger King Wangu, which says when a monster with 1400 or less attack is summoned, destroy those monsters with this card must be face up. And it's not once per turn. That's a pretty good card. So he's going to swing into me. But guess what, folks? Main phase 2, he sets the same card he just had last turn. And look what's going to happen. I'm going to top deck Bird of Perfection. I'm going to normal Bird of Perfection. I'm going to say Raiza costs 1 fewer tribute. You know what's going to happen. I swing into his Tiger King. It dies. Main phase 2, I make Raiza. I bounce his trap on top of his deck again. Bounce Bird from graveyard back to my deck. Bounce Raiza back into my hand. And now he top decks the same card he just had. Literally an infinite loop that he can never escape from. And I'll just keep doing that forever. Next turn, he'll draw that card. He'll set that card. I'll draw Bird, summon Bird, swing into him, make Raiza, bounce his card, bounce my card, pass turn. He draws his card, sets. I draw Bird. I summon Bird. I swing. I make Raiza. I bounce his card. I bounce my card. Infinite loop, baby. This is why I love Raiza, okay? Like, this is just really fun gameplay. Like, it's part of the I mean, yes, the Floo artwork was part of the reason why I got into this deck, but, like, some of the interactions with these cards are so fucking fun and satisfying. Like, you can't even imagine, so... Anyway, that's the final duel I'm going to showcase for you. I did not climb to Diamond 1. Basically, the problem with this deck here is that it kind of bricks, and like if you don't have like Call By or like Advent or like whatever, you can kind of just hard loose the hand traps. So yeah, I think I ended on Diamond 3 or something, and I got to Diamond 3 and I was just like, fuck this festival. This is not a fun festival. I don't care about climbing it. I'm just going to say screw it. Like I've had my fill of this festival. But anyway, so stay tuned. I will post a deck profile, dual deck profiles for my Floo deck and my for this festival and my Altergeist. Or maybe I'll do separate videos just for those extra clicks. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so stay tuned for those. But yeah, so that was it. The adventures of me slogging my way through this god awful festival that is the Link Festival. I hope they never do Link Festival ever again, and at least not with this ban list, right? And I hope they also never implement this system again where like you have to like there's a ranked ladder for a freaking festival. Like what the hell is up with that, right? Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you learned something. I know this is a long video. I got you 31 duels. A lot of them were kind of like similar or repetitive, but whatever. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.